The following reenactment is taken from an actual case. The deposition dialogue is taken directly from the public record. Everything else is commentary.
Are you very pleased with yourself, sir?
Yes, I am.
Because you're trying to perpetrate a fraud and hide it?
Go yourself, Bob.
Take a look at the evidence.
No, yourself,
If you keep leaving during the deposition, sir...
yourself.
Here we go again.
Wow. And so at what point does somebody take responsibility? At what point does somebody say, you know, it's been 2 hours, you know, it's been 3 hours, okay, it's been 6 hours, now I've had enough. 12 hours where this person has to sit and listen to this stuff. It's just a crazy amount of passivity in the face of a bully. It's ridiculous.
The client is obviously a very much a problem client. He's so far out of control, so arrogant and egotistical that you've got to assume that he was also difficult for the client, for the lawyer to deal with, and it would cause me to give the lawyer a little bit of the benefit of the doubt. On the other hand, you'd say to yourself, well, the lawyer, if that's true, the lawyer must have known this before the deposition, should have taken some steps to control him before, and then if that hadn't worked successfully, as the judge found, he should have done more during the deposition than he did.
This wasn't his first rodeo, I guarantee. He is a guy who's probably bullied people and gotten away with it for most of his life. My sense was that he's not very bright. Nothing personal, I don't know the guy, he may have an off-the-charts IQ, but when you resort to anger over rational reasoning, then you show your cards a little bit. And he embarrassed himself many times complaining to be a doctor of the law and things that were completely out of line with what his actual practical training and experience has been, and the limited amount that I know. Maybe he is a lawyer, I don't know. But he didn't know enough to know that he could get in trouble for doing what he was doing.
I tell my clients how to dress. I tell them how to act. I tell them where to sit. I tell them whether or not I want them to have a yellow pad in front of them. I don't let them carry briefcases. I think that's a bad thing for the jury. If clients don't have what I consider to be the type of clothes that they ought to have in trial, either I buy it for them or I have them buy it or have somebody else buy it for them. I want to control the environment and I want to control the client.
Well, it's like dealing with a child. This is not acceptable. Here are the consequences. You are going to make a judge very, very mad at you if we're going to go in front of the judge, and you may have to see this judge a lot. You are really making this lawyer mad, and we're going to have to deal with him whether you like it or not. And there are things that you can set to rest here. This is an opportunity. This isn't just punishment. You're not being punished. This is an opportunity for you to dispel some of the suspicions they have about you.
Going back to the deed between yourself and the Sampson Trust on April 28th, 2005, what was the purpose of that transaction?
That's confidential. You know the laws of trusts.
It's not confidential.
Yes, it is.
What was the purpose of that transaction?
None of your business. That's the law.
No, it is my business. What was the purpose
None of your
in
business.
buying a property for $525,000 and on the same day conveying it to a trust and then conveying it back to you for $1,150,000?
None of your business.
My question is, what is your purpose?
I have answered your question, okay? I'm a doctor of law. I'm not here to teach you. You come to my university, you pay for it. It's on a need-to-know basis. You don't need to know.
Where is the information that would describe these loans?
Can you spell your name backwards, Bob?